What the duck is up, everyone? Welcome back to another episode of DuckTakes. As always, with me, my co-host Garrett.
Hi, everybody.
What are we doing today?
Today we are talking about some new movies that hit theaters recently. The Smashing Machine and One Battle After Another.
That's right, smash or pass. Dwayne Johnson's newest movie, or as you know him as The Rock. However, he's trying to usher himself forward as Dwayne, the actor Johnson.
Yeah. We'll see how well that goes, but.
And Paul Thomas Anderson's newest movie, One Battle After Another, with a stacked cast of Leo DiCaprio, Benicio del Toro, Tiana Taylor, Chase Infinity, introducing Chase Infinity, her first acting role.
Sean Penn.
And so yeah, we'll dive into that. But as always, don't forget, check out the Patreon for some bonus content. Don't forget, join our Discord. Don't forget, check out the football TikTok page. And don't forget, as you can see, the shirt I'm wearing right now, the collabs are out that we did with Artwear Space. If you're a horror fan, make sure you go grab yourself a shirt of The Thing. And if you're a Batman fan,
Batman Beyond fan,
even better. Go ahead and grab yourself the Batman Beyond shirt on there too. We were really excited to do that collab. We had the creative input, and then the great artist over at Artwear Space handled the rest of that. So please go ahead and check out that collab as it is live right now. You can go ahead and pre-order them, and you could expect a delivery in 4 to 6 weeks. All right. Well, I feel like there's some news out there in the world that we probably haven't gone over.
Probably.
I don't know. Has there been much movie?
Are you checking right now?
I am checking right now. Bear with us, guys. Our brains are so fried.
Dude, this week has just been nonstop. I feel like I have lived here the past week.
Yeah, you actually have. No, get the fuck out of here, Google Chrome.
Like, I want to go home. But
Oh, Taylor Swift's movie Showgirls is in theaters now too.
Oh, yay.
Fuck that shit. 33 million at the box office. Smashing Machines opening weekend. Way to go, Taylor Swift. Taken away from another person again. How dare you?
I mean, I'm not that mad because it's just The Rock, so.
Yeah, but Taylor Swift is richer than The Rock.
Even though they're both filthy rich.
And Benny Safdie. Yeah, Taylor Swift's new movie out. Also, Taylor Swift has a new
album. Don't even call it a movie. It's a concert.
Yeah, you're right.
In theaters.
I'm tired of these movie promo concert
They're
movies
stupid.
In theaters.
I hate it.
So
and honestly, why I feel like she did that too is because the tickets to her actual concerts are price gouging. They're disgustingly expensive.
Yeah, I mean, concerts in general, I feel like are disgustingly expensive.
No, but hers in particular.
Are they?
Yes, her ticket prices are insane.
What are they at?
What
are they at?
Look it up.
How am I supposed to look that up? Like average Taylor Swift?
Just look up Taylor Swift ticket prices.
Dog, I don't know if she's got a show out right now.
Just look it up.
Taylor Swift ticket.
Just you look prices. Up average Taylor Swift concert tickets.
I mean, this sounds like a lot. Okay, this is AI. I don't trust AI. How much is the average Taylor Swift ticket? It says tickets ranging from $49 to $499, while resale tickets for her North American tour averaged around $3,800.
Yeah.
Oh my God.
Yeah.
And $1,500 as median price by 2024.
Yes.
And the prices and the highest reached $11,000.
Yeah.
Oh my God.
You didn't know her tickets were insane?
Not like that.
Yeah. So maybe that's why she started doing the movie thing. Is like, oh, since the tickets to my concerts are too expensive.
And my fans can't attend my concerts.
Yeah. Like, what?
Jesus.
Your tickets should never be that expensive that their only option is to go see you in a fucking movie theater.
USA Today, see where tickets to Taylor Swift's Era Tours cost. Where did Taylor Swift tickets cost the most? See which city ranked $3,000 per seat. Holy shit.
Yeah.
Okay, here we go. Ready? Top 10 most expensive locations for Taylor Swift concert tickets from her Eras tour. Number 10, Santa Clara, California, Levi Stadium, $1,640. Number 9, Philadelphia, where she performed at Lincoln Financial Field, $1,720. 8, Chicago at Soldier Field, $1,786. 7, Cincinnati, $1,808. 6, New Orleans at the Caesars Superdome, $2,023.
How you just say the city?
5, East Rutherford, New Jersey, $2,130. 4, Toronto, $2,300. 3, Vancouver, Canada, $2,952. 2, Miami, $2,578. So why wouldn't Vancouver be number 2?
I don't know.
Well, okay, USA Today, way to read your numbers. And then number 1, Indianapolis at $3,071. That's insane.
Yeah. Have fun going to a Taylor Swift concert.
What the hell?
And
it showed, okay, and then the average price was $529. Who can afford that?
Nobody. That's disgusting.
Holy shit.
No concert should ever be that expensive.
My God.
What's crazy is like they sell though.
I know. They sell out.
It's insane.
That's ridiculous, man. Look, I love concerts, but like, Jesus Christ. Honestly, I haven't been to a concert in forever though. And I feel like one of the reasons why is because they're just so fucking expensive.
Yeah.
Like I don't feel like spending, for me and Summer to go to a concert, spending like $400.
Would it be that expensive? I mean,
it would.
$100 a ticket? No.
I mean, think about it. So it would probably be like $120, $130 a ticket before taxes.
Yeah.
And then the taxes and fees, which are always ridiculous on Ticketmaster.
Yeah.
And then the food and the drinks at the event as well.
Yeah.
Yeah. Fucking $400 right there.
Yeah.
Insane.
You're not wrong.
All right. What other movie news is there?
That wasn't even movie news.
I
that
know,
was just
right?
Taylor
Was
Swift updates.
Oh, I tell you what, not really news, but I'm getting really excited for Wicked for good.
I get so annoyed every time I see that trailer.
I'm not going to lie. It's a fire trailer.
It's
a good song.
Like, I'll grant you, it looks better than the first one was, but I'm still going to see it against my will. Like, I'm not going to want to be there.
I'm excited for it. I am excited for it. I did see something funny as fuck just because it has to do with Fast and Furious and Vin Diesel. Sources reported from Wall Street Journal that Universal execs are not sure they'll make the final Fast and Furious movie unless there's a $50 million in budget cuts. Despite what Vin Diesel has claimed, there's no approved script, no release date, and most of the cast don't have deals to return.
Oh, Jesus.
I thought they were getting both of those movies like out pretty quickly after the last one.
Also, why wouldn't you end it on Fast X? Wasn't that the last one?
That was the last one, yeah.
So why X? Done.
Fast X Part 2.
There's a Part 2?
Part 2, yeah. I feel like movies are doing this Part 1, Part 2 shit a lot.
They are. And also, bro, that is one franchise I don't think I'll ever get into.
No.
Like, I have I would maybe watch like the first few of them when it's like actually car movies.
Mm-hmm.
But other than that, I have no desire to like finish that franchise. I feel like it essentially becomes Mission Impossible with cars.
It becomes
it becomes a knockoff Mission Impossible with cars.
It becomes Mission Impossible with Vin Diesel, which sounds a lot less appealing.
Yes, it does.
So, no, I think the first 3 are good. I'm a big Too Fast, Too Furious guy.
Even though everyone says that sucks.
Even though everyone says Too Fast, Too Furious is like bottom of the barrel, I don't know what y'all are smoking, but I love Too Fast, Too Furious.
Dog, we need a Ghost sponsorship.
I know. We need any energy drink sponsorship.
Seriously, I missed our Al-Thani hookup.
Oh man, that was nice. What else we got here? Oh, I'm hearing Black Phone 2 is actually good.
Is it?
Yeah, I'm hearing Black Phone 2 was good.
I'm not gonna lie, the trailers made me more intrigued than the first one.
I agree. They're definitely going the more supernatural route, even though there was the supernatural element to the first one. However, I feel like that didn't come to play until later in that movie.
Yeah.
As to where, a lot of it did feel like just like your 70s, almost like 70s slasher film.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, going the more supernatural route, and the aesthetics of it look cool.
Mm-hmm.
The trailers have been good, and that actor's been popping off lately. Between first Black Phone, How to Train Your Dragon, Black Phone 2.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's doing really well for a young actor right now. Other big news is
what?
Diddy has been sentenced to 4 years and 2 months in prison.
I saw that.
Yeah, even though it probably should be longer.
Bro, seriously, 4 years?
4 years, yeah.
Dude, he should get...
And knowing him, fucking rich people will probably get out in like 2.
He should have gotten 4 years just for the amount of baby oil he owned.
Dude. You better hide that big ass forehead. How'd I miss this?
Back when The Rock was funny.
I know. I was talking about that last night before we go on to this next news. I was talking about that last night with Bird at Horror Nights. We were talking about The Rock because I was talking to him about the Smashing Machine.
Yeah.
And we were just talking about, you know what? I'll save this conversation for when we talk about the Smashing Machine. Okay. How about that? That's probably a better idea. I did just read here. Haley Steinfeld says she's now recording for Beyond the Spider-Verse.
Thank God.
Quote from Variety, I wonder sometimes if anything ever gets scrapped because I've said the word Miles in so many different ways and tones. Don't tell. What's his name?
Oh shit.
Why am I blanking on his name?
I'm blanking on his name too. Oh my God. Wait.
Shamik Moore. Yeah. Don't tell Shamik Moore that.
Yeah.
Oh my God. The first tweet right below that, I didn't even see this before saying that. And the caption is Shamik hearing those audio clips at home. And it's just like this guy jamming out with headphones on. Yeah, hopefully Beyond the Spider-Verse finishes and really sticks the landing.
I guarantee she's recording all her lines solo this time.
Yeah, man. And then last bit before we head on and do these reviews, you caught up on Peacemaker?
Yeah.
I'm caught up on Peacemaker. Have not. Obviously we don't have the finale out yet, so we're waiting for the finale to come out to do like a full season-long review. However, if you haven't caught up, I'm sure you have, but if you haven't, plug your ears for about 5 minutes. So what we assumed is right.
Yeah.
That it was Earth X.
Yeah.
And this universe dimension was run by Nazis.
Well, I don't know if they've called it Earth X.
They haven't called it Earth X, but
it's a world run by Nazis.
Were you expecting to see GI Robot at any point?
No, I think it'd be so cool if he showed up in the last episode.
I was gonna say, is there still a chance that we could? But
sounds like something a Nazi would say. Bro, GI Robot is so fucking funny. I love him so much. But yeah, come on. Like, if you were paying attention at all to the background characters of this world, you could clearly see there was not a single minority.
It's so funny because Harcourt, she said exactly what everyone was questioning. Yeah. She was like, I haven't noticed a single person of color in this universe. Really? That's weird.
He's like, there's no way.
Oh yeah, you didn't realize Mein Kampf on everyone's desk?
He checked the American flag, bro, and it's just a big ass swastika where the stars used to be.
What about that Hitler mural? Fuck, how'd I miss that?
Oh my God. The Hitler on the wall, Mein Kampf on every desk, and the flag, bro. So many signs.
Which it had people questioning if we were gonna see like David Cornsweet as I forget what that.
Superman.
Yeah, Superman.
I know what you're talking about.
Yeah. But I mean, I doubt we'll get that. We have, however, seen Lex Luthor in this season.
No, that was cool. He popped up.
Yeah. And I feel like with them, here's what I do like about what it seems like James Gunn Universe is trying to accomplish is that they're trying to make it where all of these huge characters, they could just be in any project and it be like a casual, normal thing for this DCU.
Yeah.
And I feel like that's how the animated universes are like, is where, you know, you see a lot
any
of the
character could pop up at any time. Yeah.
Any of the major characters could pop up at any time.
It wasn't like, oh, Superman, a cameo.
Right.
Like,
as to where MCU Marvel is very heavy on the cameo aspect and the buildup of that cameo, as to where I feel like James Gunn is trying to get this DCU to where you can expect a major character at any time in any project.
Yeah, because I feel like a lot of times in Marvel movies, you'd be like, well, where's this character during this time?
Exactly,
you know what I mean? Like,
yeah.
why wouldn't they intervene at a time like this? And then it's like, okay, here, they are intervening. They're here.
Exactly.
So, no, I do like that.
Yeah.
Because it's like, if you're in a world of superheroes, you can expect to, you know, see them at these places where, you know, crime is happening or like a world level threat is happening.
And sometimes with Marvel, they would, you know, try to get the excuse of like we'd be watching a Spider-Man movie and they're like, oh, we're the Avengers. And like, oh, they're off with some worldly shit.
Yeah.
Some world threat.
However, dude, the second that Peacemaker's dad though was talking about how he didn't agree with his world and he wasn't how he wasn't a Nazi in this world, and then the moment I saw Vigilante in the window, I was like, fuck.
Yeah, he's done.
Fuck, he's done.
He's done.
Immediately for the bet. I was like, dude, Peacemaker can't have anything. He genuinely can't.
I know. I
felt so bad for him in that moment. Like literally everything in his life is just ripped away and dies.
I tell you what though, Freddie Stroma as Vigilante has been great. He's so
perfect
good.
casting. Perfect cast. My mistake. Everybody gets on our ass.
Casting is fine.
It's casted.
Casted.
All right.
Is where people
perfect
get
casting.
their panties in a bunch.
He almost didn't have that role.
Yeah, I heard that was a recast.
Yeah. He was recast.
Who was it originally supposed to go to?
I couldn't tell you. But yeah, he almost did not have that role, and thank God they switched it. I think it was a bigger name person than him.
Chris Conrad. Him?
Let me see.
He's 55. Are we sure? Hang on. That was from a Reddit. And what's crazy is I didn't even know that in season 1, some of the scenes where you don't see his face is still that original actor.
Yeah.
And then they just had
they had him voice over.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But yeah, he's been absolutely great.
He's so funny.
As Vigilante. When he meets himself in the alternate dimension.
I was dying, bro.
Perfect delivery of that line. Because at
dying.
first you're like, oh, is this dude like actually serious? Is he different in that sense? Like this dude actually doesn't play around?
Yeah.
Are you fucking kidding me?
Bro, they were the exact same person. It was great.
The Spider-Man meme.
Yeah. And bro, I love how he was getting cracked up at the very minor differences of his house. He's like, you're supposed to be a chipmunk. It was a squirrel here.
6 cats?
6 cats?
What do 6 cats have to talk about?
Yeah, and because was it like 5?
It was 3.
It was 3?
It was 3 in his universe, yeah. My dad's not gay in this universe?
Bro, he was just so mesmerized by every tiny little change.
So funny.
Jerry O's with an H. I'm taking this home.
Yeah. Him and Tim Meadows, I feel like, have been the 2 best parts of this season for me, honestly. Tim Meadows has been great.
He's been funny.
I love Tim Meadows. But I like with Tim Meadows' character, because really you think Tim Meadows' character is there to just have this comedic relief. And for the most part, he is. But then he had those like sentimental moments with Economos when you know he was not really agreeing with what Rick Flag Sr. was doing.
Yeah, when he booked Chris.
Yeah. So I like that they're adding some of that.
He was like, it was a good thing you did that.
Yeah.
And I was like, so I feel like he genuinely might be like the best agent there as far as like his moral compass.
Right. He almost got titties killed.
Bro, when he called him Ginger Cool again and he almost spit in his face.
Yeah, that shit was funny.
Oh my God, it was a bullet too. It went straight for his face.
That was funny as fuck.
Okay, off of Peacemaker.
All right. Is it funny? Yeah, very. All right. But speaking of wrestlers turned actors.
Yeah, let's get to what we actually came here to talk about.
You want to talk about Smashing Machine first?
Sure.
All right. The Rock's new movie is a smashing machine. Smash or pass?
Why?
You're taking it too literal, bro.
Oh,
is this a smash movie or pass movie? Smash or pass?
I'll go smash.
Really?
Yeah.
It teeters.
Yeah, like I'm not like that. Like I'm not gonna go so far as to say pass. Like, you know, like don't go see this movie. But I don't think it's like a waste of your time.
No, I feel like it's just like aggressively okay.
Yeah.
It's reminding me of A24's The Whale with Brendan Fraser, as to where you have an impressive lead performance with really impressive prosthetics that just ultimately doesn't sink its teeth into really what drives the story. So
no, I felt like the story overall felt, I don't know, like don't get me wrong, like I know that like, you know, drug addiction is a serious, you know, problem and something that a lot of people, you know, can relate to. Like it is a you know, common problem throughout the US. So if like that's something that afflicts you, I could obviously, you know, see how this would appeal to people who have dealt with this in their life, whether it be themselves or a loved one or something like that.
And to give context to the viewers, so Mark Kerr, who was
like one of the founding members of UFC, essentially,
like
one
of the pioneers of UFC.
Yeah. He was an opioid addict.
Yeah.
I think it was opioids.
Yeah,
right?
it was opioid.
Yeah. And basically this movie is about like his struggles with that, his very toxic relationship that he had with his girlfriend at the time as well, and like how that was affecting his wrestling. And just like those are the things he was overcoming while also, you know, trying to build his career as a UFC fighter. However, mostly in the movie, they fight in this league called Pride.
That was in Japan.
In Japan, which was like, and I like that they threw in, it's like more of like a NBA, ABA thing.
Yeah.
How it's like two leagues of the same sport type of thing.
Yeah.
But yeah, I don't know. It's like you described it perfectly as this was aggressively okay.
Yeah, and what you're talking about with, you know, how we're seeing this character go through the struggles of addiction, but I feel like even that at points was even a little glossed over because he, you know, puts himself through rehab, but we don't even see any of that rehab.
You don't see any rehab.
No.
He just goes in and out.
Yeah.
And it's just, I don't know. It's like, I don't know what the focus of this was supposed to be. Was it supposed to be the foundation of UFC, or was it supposed to be like mainly about Mark Kerr and his personal problems?
Right.
Because I feel like it was like kind of about both, and they didn't focus enough on one.
Right.
You know what I mean?
Yeah, that's a good way to put it. Yeah, no, I agree with that. And I mean, it's just kind of shocking too, because it was directed by Benny Safdie, who, you know, directed Uncut Gems, Good Time, with his brother, Josh Safdie. And it's funny because Benny Safdie did this biopic, and then Josh Safdie has a biopic. Is it a biopic called Marty Supreme?
Mm-hmm.
Let me make sure it's a biopic, though. No, sport drama, upcoming American sports comedy drama, directed by Josh Safdie, but it is starring Timothée Chalamet. So I think this is the first time maybe where both brothers went off and did their own movie.
Okay.
But yeah, I guess I was just expecting more from him as a director.
I don't know. I didn't feel like that much of an emotional connection to Mark Kerr in this. And also, like, I don't know, it just felt, I get that it's especially hard for like people to leave toxic relationships and stuff like that, but I don't know. I feel
I've been there.
It just felt
I could relate to that part of this movie.
I know, but it just felt like, I don't know, there was nothing really keeping. Yeah. Like I saw nothing in her that would make him want to stay around, you know? Like genuinely just like everything that he was trying to do, she felt like a hindrance on him, you know, succeeding.
Right. Yeah, because like usually, I mean, I don't know about usually, it's not like I talk about toxic relationships a lot, but for instance, like, I guess I'll get into mine.
Okay.
As to where, like, you know, in one of my toxic relationships, we broke up like 4 times during that period.
Yeah.
And I tell you what, like, I was under a spell. You know what I mean? Like, one thing that kept me around was the sexual aspect of it. Right. And, you know, that could be a hard spell to break.
Yeah.
But yeah, it's where like this toxic relationship, it didn't even have like that aspect to keep him around.
Not that aspect, but I think one of the things was, you know, so obviously he was addicted to the opioids, and because he was addicted, he was reliant on her. You know, because like for the recovery part of it.
Yeah.
Because she was there for him for that kind of stuff. And she even said in the movie, I miss taking care of him when he got clean. I was like, that right there, that's a red fucking flag. Yeah. You miss taking care of him. Like she wanted to feel needed, and you know, I mean,
I feel like that's how a lot of relationships can be.
Yeah,
you know,
and you know, when he was healthy and doing right by himself, and you know, she just felt like she wasn't needed for anything in like his work life and just his life in general.
Well, because think about it, I feel like that happens a lot in, you know, some relationships with athletes. You know, you have someone who is so goal driven and focused on what they want in their career, and whoever their spouse is,
they take a secondary role to that.
Yeah. And really, you know, making sure that they're there for them, like taking care of them with like providing them with, you know, meals and I don't know, whatever else they do to take care of them.
Your life is to support this person.
Right.
Especially, and I mean, that's going to happen naturally simply off of the fact of like normally that athlete is the breadwinner of the family. And I mean, and when I say normally, I mean like 99% of the time, because, you know, they're getting paid, you know, at least hundreds of thousands, if not millions, to play the sport that they're doing.
Right.
So
when that is taken away as to where she no longer felt like she had no, you know, purpose in this relationship. Yeah, it took a lot mentally.
And that's why she took it so hard when like he didn't want her at the fights, because she was a distraction, and holy shit, was she a distraction. I'm
also, having brought this up, Donna, played by Emily Blunt. Yeah. Emily Blunt was great. She looked so hot in this movie.
She did. I was like, damn, Mark. Okay. I was like, I could see why you mean.
We need to be saying
I could see why you stick around.
We need to be saying damn John Krasinski.
Oh shit, that's right.
Yeah, that's his wife.
Yeah.
I always forget that.
I know. I always remember that interview. John Krasinski's talking about how he runs into this guy. And he said John's telling him that he's like that he was married to an actress, and they're like, "Oh, what actress?" And he's like, "Emily Blunt." And he goes, "You?"
Wait, someone said that.
Someone said that to John Krasinski. They were like, "You?" Like, of all men in this world, she chose you.
Oh wow. John Krasinski definitely had a little bit of a glow up later in his career with the beard, and then he got a 6-pack for that one movie. So, but yeah, and reason why I, you know, timing wise with that we're talking about with the relationships between, you know, athletes and their significant other is Aisha Curry has been making headlines again recently about, she did a podcast with Call Her Daddy, and kind of talking about that similar thing as to where, you know, she was young and got married really early, and she was really goal driven at a young age, but because like she had kids with Steph so young and got married young, that all that kind of got put on the back burner. And then you know, and then you just like, it's Steph Curry, one of the greatest fucking NBA players of all time, worth like $1 billion.
Yeah.
So it's like her feeling that she'll forever be in the shadows of her husband.
Yeah.
And I mean, yeah, it's like, how do you break that?
I mean, it doesn't help that, you know, her husband is one of the greatest basketball players to ever play the game.
I know.
So, I mean, I feel like even if she did pursue her own sport goals.
Well, and I mean,
I feel like
sport.
What did you just say? What did she play?
Just like goals. She didn't play sports. I'm just saying she was goal driven.
I thought you were saying she was. I thought you said she was an athlete.
No, and I mean, honestly, I think she's built a brand over the years, and like she's had her own cooking books and stuff. So it's not like she hasn't built a brand for herself.
Okay.
Honestly, yeah. I mean, I think if you look at it, she's done just fine, like done a great job at building a brand. But yeah, her husband is fucking Steph Curry.
Yeah.
So
kind of hard to compete with that.
Yeah. And it's an interesting conversation because like I also don't think, because LeBron James' wife, Savannah James, she's kind of in a similar situation. She's been with LeBron James since high school, similar to Ayesha Curry. Had kids at a young age. They also have like 3 or 4 kids.
Yeah.
LeBron James, second greatest player, or the greatest player of all time, however you want to look at that.
Who do you think is the greatest player?
Well, I mean, you could say Jordan, obviously.
Like, you're gonna say that?
I don't know. I'm not here to discuss Jordan versus LeBron. However, yeah, it's a similar situation, but I don't think Savannah James would also say the same things that Ayesha Curry would say. It's just interesting. I'm not here trying to like nitpick the sort of thing or like,
yeah.
But
I think we're just getting to the point that, you know, if you are the spouse of a successful athlete, a lot of times your role in life is going to be simply just to support that person and not much more. I mean, it's not like you can't do more though, especially if they're like, I know. If they're willing to fund shit that you want to invest in and put your time into, it's like, especially if you don't have kids, like they're off playing, you know, sports for like a third of the year. You got to figure out something to do in your meantime.
And I think nowadays you see that a lot too, right? Nowadays, you know,
they'll get into fashion or whatever. Yeah. Like it doesn't like whatever really interests them. Like, I'm sure their husbands have no problem financing whatever they want to put their money into.
But yeah, it's just a very like relevant story and relationship in the movie The Smashing Machine compared to like what you see with real life athletes today. But overall, it's just kind of just like 2 hours of the fights happening, training happening.
Yeah.
I like the friendship that Mark Kerr and Mark Coleman have in this movie.
That was probably the best relationship in the movie. And but yeah, it just like felt like it almost built up to nothing.
Right.
Like I didn't even feel like the impact of the championship fights. I don't know.
Yeah.
Like it wasn't like a lot of times they would just show the fights that were happening just like on the TV. Like he would be watching Mark Coleman fight on TV.
Right.
Instead of like showing the actual Mark Coleman fight. I don't know. It's just like I feel like in the beginning it showed the brutality of the fights really well. So you like felt that. I felt like that kind of died down more later as it kept going. It just, I don't know. It wasn't hooking me. Oh. And when you got to the championship, it just like there wasn't like the flashing lights. Yeah. And like they weren't building it up.
Yeah. Like nothing like hooked me in to where I was really invested for the whole movie.
And I think,
I was interested the whole movie, but I was never really like locked in as per se as I was to one battle after another.
I think the cinematography might be part to blame for that, especially when it came to the fights.
You think so? Really?
I mean, did you find the cinematography to be like impressive or anything?
No, I
didn't. And I feel like that's something that can really help makes
for a sports movie.
Like a sports movie, like a scene feel more important than, the rest of it.
Like Moneyball.
Yeah, like Moneyball.
Like Chris Pratt's home run at the end of Moneyball.
Yeah. But I don't know, man. It's I wouldn't call this movie a waste of your time by any means. Like it was definitely worth the watch. But this isn't going down the history books for me. I wasn't crying at the end of it.
No, I mean it's unfortunate. I think my favorite scene in this movie was when The Rock, Mark Kerr, broke down in the hospital bed talking to Mark Coleman.
Yeah.
I like that scene a lot. That was good. But
I mean, I think the essential conclusion of this was just like he kind of found peace with it was about Mark Kerr finding peace with one not winning matches. Because like that was another thing. They talked up like him being undefeated and like this really dominant fighter.
But you never feel that dominance.
And you never see it. You know, he has like, I mean, they kind of like wrapped that up in like 5 minutes at the beginning of the movie. They were like talking about the beginnings of his career. And then by the time you like see him fight his first fight, he's undefeated. And this is the first time that he lost a fight. But it's like, dude, I didn't feel the drop down of him losing that fight because I didn't get to witness it build up.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like we didn't see him in the beginning of his career. I don't know. I just feel like they didn't spend enough time focusing on how good of a fighter this guy was his entire career.
Yeah. I feel like sometimes that's where these sports biopics, they need a little dramatization to the stories.
They do.
I don't care if it's not true. Like, I heard that Moneyball really isn't even that true. I'm like, I don't give a fuck.
It's a great fucking movie.
It's so good.
It's so good, dude.
It's so good. Like a great sports story.
Like the end. Again, Remember the Titans. That's another really dramatized movie.
Rudy.
Yeah, Rudy.
Yeah.
Is a classic.
But they're all
so
great
many people.
sports movies.
And Rudy's a fucking joke, apparently, to the rest of that football team.
Yeah.
And they ironically carried him off the field.
But they're all great sports stories. Great sports movies. All right. So, yeah.
But yeah, it was, but like I was saying, the conclusion is literally just like him finding peace with not winning matches, and just the fact that he was like, clean, and off the drugs, like winning the final match of that tournament, it wasn't the end of the world if he didn't get it. I was disappointed at the end of the movie though, when they were like telling you what happens to him afterwards and they're showing the real Mark Kerr and it said he went back to Dawn and they married and they were married for 6 years. I was like, dog, you went back to her after all that shit?
All right, we don't know the real them.
Dog. All right, based on what I saw in the movie, I was like, why did you go back to Dawn?
And they didn't really even mention anything about the UFC either at the end too.
No, it was all Pride.
Yeah. Interesting.
It was like everything was just the Pride fight organization.
So here's a question for you. Do you think The Rock will be nominated for an Oscar for his performance in The Smashing Machine?
Nominated, maybe. Win? No.
No.
I will say, I did like how this movie was able to make you feel the uneasiness of the relationship between Mark Kerr and Dawn. Even when the conversation didn't, like, if you were to read it on a script and you're reading the conversation that they're having, it wouldn't come off as like hostile or anything like that. Like they'd be having a very normal conversation, or it'd be like him like when he was like critiquing her about the cactus, or it's like very small things, and it did a good job of like making you feel uneasy even in these little small conflicts that they had with each other, because like to everybody else he was just kind of like this gentle giant, like he was really kind when he talked to strangers and stuff like that. But I don't know, you could tell there was like something boiling underneath that could be switched like that.
Yeah, and I think that's ultimately what this movie is, right? It's full of great performances, like we were saying, but really that's it at the end of the day. Yeah, I feel like if this movie was off to a hotter start, there would be more of a campaign for The Rock to be nominated for an Oscar.
Yeah.
However, I think though, if this movie does kind of get swept under the rug, that he won't be. But I like that, he wanted to take this swing in his career.
Yeah.
And do this movie.
Yeah, I respected the change.
Yeah, the change of pace.
Yeah, for sure. I was sick of a big action film, The Rock.
However, The Rock is funny as fuck if you put him in like a comedy movie.
Dude,
like
I don't know why he doesn't do more comedies, because he is funny as just a comedy guy.
Like the other guys.
Yeah.
Short-lived, short performance.
Yeah.
It's one of his best performances.
It's so funny. And for the bushes.
The rumors that you're sleeping with Kim Kardashian.
No comment.
No comment.
But yes.
Yeah. He's great in the other guys.
Also, I don't know. Did you think he was gonna like change his voice a little bit?
Based off of the trailers, yes.
I will say it kind of took me out of it a little bit because yes, this didn't look like The Rock, but it sounded like The Rock. Like when he first started talking, I was like, that's Maui from Moana. Like that's all I could hear. I thought he was gonna change how he talked a little bit, but yeah, all I heard was The Rock's voice.
At some points, it was a little different, but a lot of times, yeah, it was.
Yeah,
The Rock. All right, let's move on to One Battle After Another, which is getting rave reviews. Paul Thomas Anderson's latest movie, as you know, PTA, one of the GOATs when it comes to modern directors. We have There Will Be Blood, Phantom Thread, Boogie Nights, Punch Drunk Love, Licorice Pizza, Magnolia. One of the greatest modern directors that we have today. A lot of people were really excited for this movie. Is this DiCaprio's first movie since Don't Look Up in 2021?
Possibly, yeah.
Possibly.
I haven't seen Leo in a second.
I haven't seen him in a while. He really just picks and chooses what he wants to do. And
I mean, yeah,
of course.
He has the money to do that. He has the reputation to do that.
But you know what? I feel like I like that because then whenever a new Leo DiCaprio movie comes out, you're like, I'm fucking locked in.
Yeah. No, dude. And like, this goes back to like us talking about like, you know, there being movie stars. Yeah. And like, you know, Leo is obviously still one of those movie stars where it's like, oh, it's a Leo movie.
Yeah.
I'm going to go see that.
Yeah. Yeah. Cause honestly, whenever it's so weird because whenever I watch a Leo DiCaprio movie, like I know it's Leo DiCaprio, like I still feel Leo DiCaprio in there.
Yeah.
But he's still just so good.
He adopts a character.
Yeah.
He adopts whatever character he's doing very well.
And with this latest movie from PTA, One Battle After Another, his character Bob, I got a little Rick Dalton in there too at some points.
Yeah, a little bit.
Yeah, which Rick Dalton is one of my favorite performances from Leo.
Yeah,
and I think one of his funniest too. Like if you give Leo a good script, he can also be really funny. Leo can be really funny.
He was funny in this.
Yeah. But this
that whole conversation with the dude, what time is it?
Yeah.
That whole conversation was so funny.
But yeah, a little premise on One Battle After Another. Some search for battle, others are born into it. When their evil nemesis resurfaces after 16 years, a band of ex-revolutionaries reunite to rescue the daughter of one of their own. So Leo DiCaprio's daughter in this movie is taken after 16 years of searching for Bob Ferguson and his family. And now he's on this adventure to get her back and to find her. And you know, the marketing for this movie is really interesting because I feel like just based off of the trailers and the marketing, you really don't get a sense of what this movie actually is.
No, I genuinely had no idea what this movie was about going into it. But I mean, you know, I like to go into movies blind anyway.
You do. Which I feel like is the best thing to do, honestly.
It is. So yeah, all the crazy running around that you see him do in the trailers in the robe and whatnot, like it makes sense.
Yeah.
When you see the movie.
Yeah. It does. It makes total sense when you see the movie. But when you're watching the trailer, you're like,
what the fuck is he doing?
Yeah. Yeah. But it makes total sense. Yeah, like we were saying earlier, star-studded cast. Opening up to, I think it's got a 95% on Rotten Tomatoes from the critics, 85% from the audience.
Really?
Yeah.
Interesting. I figured it'd be like on par with the critic score.
8.4 on IMDb right now, and an average Letterboxd score of 4.4. This is high as shit.
Holy, that's super high for Letterboxd.
Super high. So yeah, great reviews, and I think it definitely delivers. At 2 hours and 50 minutes, I think this movie should get an Oscar alone for how well paced this movie was and how well edited it was, because
it didn't feel like it dragged at all.
This was the shortest 2 hours and 50 minutes of my life.
I agree.
Honestly, this movie was paced so well, and I think a huge component of that was the music. And I think really an underrated aspect when it comes to like the pacing of a movie is the music.
Yeah.
Well, you know, one recent example we saw of how well Oppenheimer was paced was, I feel like it was carried from the music as well, from Ludwig.
Yeah. And honestly, bro, like the beginning of this movie, where they were like introducing you to Leonardo DiCaprio's character and Perfidia,
played by Tiana Taylor.
Yeah, and they introduced you to Perfidia and Patrick. Actually, that was his name.
Oh, that's right.
That was his original name.
Yeah.
Before they went into hiding, but that whole introduction, before they do the time jump of 15 years later, genuinely feels like it could be a short film on its own. And like the movie, and I think that's why the pacing worked so well and it doesn't feel like you're there for 2 hours and 50 minutes, is because the movie feels like it starts after they do the time jump.
Yeah.
So like that entire intro that they give you,
which is
like
long.
It's long, but it like goes by really fast. Like they just move through the story. Like they tell you what you need to know. And yeah, I think you said the beginning did feel like they kind of spoon fed it to you a little bit.
Yeah, but once that time jump happened, it locked in.
Exactly. And I think the fact that it was spoon fed just helped you, you know, get through the important parts fast of what you needed to know before we got to the story of 15 years later.
Yeah.
So like that extra 50 minutes, like the movie itself is 2 hours, and that 50 minutes is them introducing you to our characters.
Because when you do get past that 16-year time jump, you're questioning nothing.
Yeah.
Like because of those first 50 minutes, you understand really the situation and everything that's going on, the characters and all that.
And then those last 2 hours are go, go, go.
Yeah.
So
yeah, it's just Bob on the run the whole time.
Yeah, dude, he never stops moving.
No.
Like, dude, the fact that he like he kept, I think one of the funniest bits that they kept doing is he kept trying to find a place to charge his phone. And he just never, he couldn't sit down for 2 seconds to charge a phone. Like he just kept getting dragged to the next place. He's like, oh, not here. Don't plug in here. Plug in here. Plug in.
Yeah.
Like he just kept moving.
And I think that's what Paul Thomas Anderson did really well, was having those comedic moments in here and it being almost like it being a black comedy, because what you have here is a very heavy story, a very serious story, but then you have Leo DiCaprio and Benicio del Toro that are just giving great comedic moments with each other as well.
Mm-hmm. And
also, since this movie, I've been craving Modelo.
Dude, honestly, that shit was killing me. Every time Benicio del Toro pulled up, bro, he was just handing Leo a beer. Oh my god. Yeah, he was Leo in this movie is a heavy drug addict, alcoholic, and like Sensei kept just feeding his alcoholism. It was hilarious.
I feel like Benicio del Toro is one of those actors where he's always that supporting role that's going to elevate the movie to the next level.
Yeah.
He's so great in whatever he's in, and no matter how small or big the role, it's like he's going to elevate whatever it is. I've had a few small beers. Or no.
No, he's like,
I've had a few.
Have you been drinking today, sir? I've had a few. A few what? Small beers. He was on like his 4th of the day.
I also love how ready to war his character Sensei was to go for Bob Ferguson as well.
I know.
Just had his back with everything.
Bro,
didn't question anything.
He came in so fucking clutch.
Yeah.
Like he showed up at his place when he was being chased. Like that was his safe spot where he went. He needed to get out, so he gave him an escape route, a gun. He needed a gun. He gave him a rifle, and as he's trying to escape, he's jumping rooftops trying to escape from the police.
Yeah.
Fucking plummets 40 feet, ends up getting caught, put in a hospital, and was about to get booked, but had enough connections that he got him out of the hospital and picked him up in his car.
Yeah.
Like, dude.
And had a beer ready for him.
Had a beer right there. Bro, every time he saw him, he kept handing him a beer.
Honestly, this is one of those movies where you could really pick any performance and then be nominated for an Oscar.
Yeah.
Like Leo was great, but Benicio del Toro was great. Sean Penn was great.
Yeah.
Chase Infinity for her role was fantastic as well. For this being her first role, like whatever scene Chase Infinity was in, she stole a scene. And I haven't seen too many Sean Penn performances before, but
I haven't either, actually.
But he was damn good.
Yeah, he was. And it was funny how, like, even in moments where, like, characters were supposed to be serious and threatening and, like, kind of scary, the lines of this movie
the lines were crazy in this movie.
They were so whack, but they were delivered in the most serious voice ever, and that made it funny.
Yeah.
Like even the club that they were in, the name is like the Christmas
yes.
A Christmas something, a Christmas member, I can't remember.
Yeah, they'd say like Merry Christmas to each other.
A Christmas man, some shit like that. Yeah. And like, oh my God, yeah, the grocery store scene where Sean Penn pulls up on Leo.
Yeah.
And he's like, you like black girls? I love black girls. Like,
yeah. But like he's being so serious.
He's being so serious.
But it also sounds so satirical at the same time.
Yeah.
It sounds so sarcastic at the same time.
It was weird.
It was insane.
It was such a strange scene.
Fucking crazy. And the way that he walked and his facial, what he was doing with his mouth the whole movie.
Yeah.
It was just all, like down to the last detail with Sean Penn's performance was great.
Yeah.
He was yoked for this role too.
Yeah, he was.
Yeah.
Dude, his veins were popping in that scene with him and Willa.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Oh, why is your shirt so tight?
Yeah, like I don't want to spoil that part of the story as well.
Yeah.
But yeah, the story is fucked too.
Yeah. No, it really
it's all crazy.
It really is.
It's crazy.
Like,
I mean,
I don't know if there's like a genuine hero in this movie.
Yeah.
Like everybody's just kind of like fighting for their own.
Yeah. Regina's Hall is in this movie too.
Is she the aunt?
Yeah, the one who picks her up from the school.
Yeah.
So you just have great performances all around in this movie.
I will say, like, going into this movie blind, I did not expect the world that this movie takes place in. Because the whole reason they have their, whole rebellion going on, is because of the racial divide that they have in this movie. And I feel like I've been seeing that a lot more in movies and TV shows lately. Yeah, have you noticed that?
Well, yeah, are you talking about between Peacemaker?
Yeah.
Yeah.
It was like, and we were even talking outside the movie theater, and I don't even know what
we were looking at a poster.
Yeah, we were looking at a poster. I don't even know what the movie is, but I can't remember the name of the movie, but it's a young boy with his mouth. He has a thing over his mouth, and it has a swastika on it. I'm like, there's more Nazi shit right there.
Yeah.
And then the Andrew Garfield movie with Io.
Oh yeah, Io Edebauer.
Yeah. You said that movie was also about like
racial tension.
Yeah, yeah. I'm like, dude, what is with? It's like everywhere right now.
Yeah.
Is this art reflecting society or society reflecting art?
Art imitating life.
That thing, you know what I mean.
Yeah. Or life imitating art, imitating life imitating art. Well, I guess really it's always there in art. But I feel like right now, with just like the political state of the world, it's just more
hostility.
I guess it's just more intensified,
more present.
Yeah. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Because like not only because like you're seeing it in movies, but now you're also seeing it when you get home from the movies on social media, and then you're seeing it like on the news. So it's like,
I mean, it's something. It's something that's like always been in the media, especially in the United States, because we're just a melting pot of people, and everybody's not always going to get along with everyone. I don't know, man. All I know is it's just like it's pretty depressing to see everywhere. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
I feel like everything. I don't know. I just feel like a lot of stuff is just like very cynical lately.
Well, it's almost like I heard, what was it? One of the other creators saw a video where they're talking about Movie Talk with Brock. He's talking about Gen V and how he's talking about the first few episodes of Gen V and how it's just like, the boys, and Gen V is all this like a satire on superheroes and like the political state of the world, and how he's just like it's just too on the nose now, where it's like not even funny.
Yeah, it's just like scary.
Yeah, I guess so. It would just be more depressing than anything now. You know what I mean?
It feels depressing.
Yeah. But yeah, I would like to see the original score nominated for this movie.
Score was very good.
Score was really good. I was listening to it in the car, and Garrett was like,
"Dog, there's listening to movies. Like, I get listening to movie scores, but like, this music works well for the movie, but it's not like something I even want to listen to like on its own.
Yeah,
like the score is very, it resembles the movie very well in the sense that it's very chaotic.
Yeah.
And that's all it was. It's fucking chaos. And he's just jamming to it in the car. I'm like, how do you listen to this? I'm like, can we listen to something with lyrics? Like, something I can bop my head to and sing along to, but no.
I don't need to sing along.
Yeah, okay.
I would like to see it nominated. Album was composed. Score was composed by PTA frequent collaborator Johnny Greenwood, who also did the score for There Will Be Blood, Phantom Thread, Licorice Pizza, in which There Will Be Blood score is fucking fantastic as well. So I would like to see that score nominated, along with like Sinners and maybe even like Weapons or 28 Years Later. There's been a lot of good horror movie scores this year as well.
Dude, why does it feel like Sinners came out forever ago?
I know. And I wonder if Sinners is going to get the same treatment at the Oscars that Dune Part 2 got, where it was released so early in the year, got so much hype and so much attention, so much success.
Yeah.
But then by the time the nominations came around and the hype died down, like they forgot about it.
Which is so stupid.
It's so stupid.
It's a great movie.
Right.
So was Dune.
And so was Dune Part 2. So I wonder if that same thing will happen to Sinners. Because like honestly, I don't think Michael B. Jordan, like I don't think there's gonna be any acting performances nominated for it.
Even though he plays two characters very well.
I don't think he'll get nominated for it. And that's not a knock on Michael B. Jordan. I think that's just a knock on the Oscars.
Oscars suck, bro. I can't stand them.
I think it's very possible that we see Sinners get that same treatment that Dune Part 2 got, because there was no reason that Timothy shouldn't have been nominated for a lead acting role last year in Dune Part 2.
Dude, after that whole Emilia Perez business, I'm like, this is the most laughable award show I've ever seen in my life.
Biggest industry plant movie I've ever seen.
Fucking disgusting.
13 nominations Emilia Perez got.
Fucking nasty.
Or was it 11?
I don't care.
Either way, it's baffling.
Double digits is ridiculous.
And double digits is crazy work for Emilia Perez.
They'd be lucky if they got one.
Yeah, that's wild work. So I'd be very curious to see what happens to Sinners down the road during Oscar season, because I feel like a lot of those Oscar movies usually come out in November and December, and then they ride that wave to the next month in Oscar nominations.
Yeah.
I'll tell you what, Ryan Coogler better be nominated too for Best Director.
For real.
And again, for some reason, I don't know. I feel like he could be done dirty.
Dude, Sinners could even be nominated for cinematography.
100%.
Yeah. Music, Best Original Score, Best Original Soundtrack or whatever.
They won't forget their golden white boy with Ludwig.
No.
They won't forget Ludwig.
They better not.
But they better nominate Ryan Coogler as well. Watching you. Anything left to say on One Battle After Another? Oh,
it's better than Smashing Machine.
It is better than Smashing Machine. The car chase scene. Everyone's been talking about the car chase scene at the end of the movie.
Oh, I mean, I do like that scene, but I actually did want to bring up the car chase scene in the beginning of the movie. I'll say this. I think that's like the most dangerous a car chase scene has ever felt.
Which one are you talking about?
When they were when it was the French 75 and they were running from the cops.
Was it after the bank heist?
Yeah, with Jungle Pussy, and it went wrong.
Yeah.
bro, like somebody's name is Jungle Pussy in this movie. Like this is what I'm talking about. And she said it so serious. And then they were talking about her later at that meeting, and then they were like, no more pussy. Because she got killed.
Yes.
I was like, bro, who just says that and not a single person busts out laughing?
I know.
But no, dude, that car chase scene at the beginning, like that was the most dangerous a car chase scene has felt for me, where like
there was actual consequences to a car chase.
Yes, like they weren't safe wherever they went.
Yeah.
So I thought that was actually pretty cool. But yeah, no, I did like the car chase scene at the end of the movie a lot as well. That was really smart of Willa to do what she did, because she kept noticing the up and down. Hills. You can't see the car when you're going over the hill.
Well, and you know what I really liked during that car chase scene was the camera movement. Dude, I almost felt like during some shots I was on like a roller coaster ride.
Yeah,
with how close I was to the IMAX screen, because it wasn't like the camera wasn't moving with the curves. It was like on a gimbal and it was just like felt like a roller coaster ride.
Yeah. No, I did like that a lot. I thought that was a really cool moment for her character. However, I did think it was odd at the end, like where she didn't trust her dad.
You know what though? I don't think that's odd. I think that scene told a lot though.
What?
Because like I mean, that's what he raised her to do her whole life.
I mean, I get that, but also, and I think also part of it was the twist,
was the discovery.
Yeah. So she was like, "Who are you?"
Yeah.
So I was like, "Okay, I kind of get it."
Yeah. Yeah, and I wonder if Leo ever finds out that twist.
Right?
Yeah.
I don't know.
And also, this is a big story on like being a single dad as well.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, a paranoid single dad, but yeah.
I mean, makes sense why he is paranoid.
Yeah, it does.
What'd he say? He's like, you're getting become fucking paranoid, Bob, when he's talking to himself.
Don't get paranoid, Bob. What's the first step?
There was so much Rick Dalton in this.
Dude, he was fucking funny, bro. That phone call he had with that guy was so
But then
funny.
after he has a conversation with Willow's friends and he shuts the door and he's like, fucking freaks. It reminded me of when he was like, bunch of goddamn fucking hippies.
Yeah.
And Once Upon a Time in Hollywood.
Oh, he's so good. Bro, and the way when he was telling Sensei how he just like casually plummeted 40 feet. He's like, your boy just fell off the roof.
Oh shit.
Oh my god, bro. Yeah, it's a miracle he didn't die.
I know.
He grabbed the tree, which
yeah.
slowed him down, but god damn would that fucking hurt. He was grabbing his side for like most of the movie after that.
Yeah. Honestly, I think you can tell when a movie is great when I have the itch to see a 3-hour-long movie again. Like I would definitely go and watch this movie again.
Yeah.
So what?
I'm just laughing at him.
It's a great movie. And I think the more I'm talking about it, the more I'm thinking about it, the more I am really liking it.
Yeah, no, I did enjoy this movie a lot.
Yeah. All right. Anything else?
That's all I got.
One great movie, one okay movie.
Mediocre. Shut your mouth, you mediocre clarinet player. Mediocre.
I was watching SpongeBob again the other day.
Good.
It's a great show.
Yes, it is.
All right. Well, thank you for listening to this episode. If you made it this far, make sure you are giving us a rating and review wherever you are listening. Always helps us out. Make sure you go ahead and check the Patreon, join our Discord, and go ahead and check out those t-shirt collabs that we did do with Artware Space. They are available now.
Mine's better.
His is dope.
Mine was the Batman Beyond.
His dope. Batman Beyond is dope.
It's sick. I love it.
Yeah, I love both, but the Batman Beyond one goes fucking hard. All right. And we will be pre-recording next week episode as well, as we are having a bachelor party weekend this upcoming week
for this guy,
for me, for this guy. So again, just please bear with us the next month.
Dude, it's been he's got a wedding coming up. Cut the guy some slack. Cut us some slack. This is ridiculous, bro. Between that and all these other plans that we got coming up, bro, I'm exhausted. Holidays. And it hasn't even started yet.
Oh my god, I know. And holidays, like this is the craziest time of the year. Absolutely craziest. That's gonna do it for this episode. We'll see you next time on DuckTakes.
See you guys.